come, you know. They on the road, you know. They are trying to get some things done. I don't really get to go live today. So me I come check in with the people. Big up Miss Nickeisha Beurchell, you know. Inconsistent through limitation. They are deal with. You know what I mean? Yeah man, big her up man. She really have pride in where she come from, you know. As a political representative, you can't. You understand? Yeah man. Big up Miss Nickeisha Beurchell, man. You know what I mean? I watch the video. You know them have an electricity problem, so when them a do them thing, I have some iron boards and some iron, and I press the youth them uniform for them go to school, so they can sharp, you know. As much as how them not electricity. No, I really have to big her up. You know, I some new age. Me call like she one of them. She one of the new age politician them. It's not the old time politician them, you know, and them old dinosaur politician over there in that place. Them not really know if to deal with her, you know, and them type of new politician. You know. You see enough of politician them a politician now, them no fit politics. If you understand what I say. Cause a regular politician a trickster. Them just go for scrape and yam food, and you see me? Make them get them pockets filled. You get what I say? That are the old dinosaur politician them. But then I think long time. But you have a new generation where never want to go into politics, but the people them choose them and push them for going into politics. Because the people them want a change, a real change. Not a change in a talk, but a change in a action. Feel me I say? So me I watch her, you know, man. Queen Eye South, you know. Big up Queen Eye South, man. She consistent. She never did stop after she win her seat. She do the same thing them what she usually do. I look out for people. You understand what I say? So more have to big up Queen of the South. You know what I mean? And you see her in the parliament too, you know, you see all the PAAC meeting them. Want to notice the question them what she asks. As a matter of fact, since as me I talk about her, why not? I go find that same I go find that same something there. You see me? We have to call a spade, and we can't criticize politicians, but if them are do well, we have to big them up too, you see me? Yeah man, if them are do the right thing, we have to big them up. Especially when you see them genuine. And them know, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah man, we have to big them up, man. Hold on. What you say to me? So wow, that's a problem. People don't say more time. If you even, I mean, I think people understand how much work it is to do this now. So when we say hit the like button, don't make it seem like say we are asked too much here. You know, it's not something that is good. It's not gonna cost you any money to hit the like button. Alright? It's not gonna cost you. Now if you don't like the platform and all of that, and you don't like what I say, and you don't like the truth, and you don't want to hit the like button because of that, oh, I understand. But if you appreciate the platform, hit the like button. You know, I don't think it's optional. I don't think it's optional for to say, yo, hit the like button. It should be mandatory in your mind as a supporter of the platform to hit the like button. If it's your first time coming across the platform, I encourage you to subscribe. Right, my name is Bolo VNR. You get me? And you know, we talk about current affairs, talk about what's going on in our country. And we hold the feet to the fire of the government of the day. It don't matter who it is. Them not the right thing, we are burn them out straight up. You understand? If them are the wrong by the people, we are burn them out straight up. No apology. Zin? Because if you don't admit that there's a problem, you can't fix it, you know. And you don't admit that there's a problem, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot fix it. You hear what I said? Can't fix it. So, data code. Alright, so let me just do one more thing and then we come to it, see? I'm going to find Miss Nickeisha Beurchell now on Facebook. I know me see it on Facebook. At the PAC meeting. I can hear what she has. I know some background can analyze it because I'm there on the road down. Don't worry about it. See it now.
Get the data. Where can MPs get the data to say how many persons have been entered into your system as needing housing support to rebuild
Hold on.
Hurricane Melissa, and where can they be updated on when housing support will become available to them? Good morning.
Morning.
All right, so in terms of the assessments, the Ministry of Labour and Social Security is directly responsible for that. And we have our social workers on the ground. We also have bolstered the team. We have over 700 volunteers that are assisting the Ministry of Labour and Social Security. Those volunteers would have been trained utilizing what we called the JH Dyna form and methodology, which is the Jamaica Household Damage Impact Needs Assessment. And so we would have gotten information from some of the MPs, for example, in terms of where there are areas that are not yet covered, and we have been ramping up the teams to get that information.
All right, Ms. Beurchell.
Where you are now, you're moving from relief to early recovery. I think that's what Commander Gale said. So we should not expect the usual JDF teams coming in with food packages and other relief supplies, and instead be focused on receiving vouchers. What format will those take? When can they start to expect these vouchers? And secondly, should they also be expecting housing support grants? What format will those take, and when should they expect it? I just want us to be clear what we are to communicate to our constituents at this time. Okay, member, in terms of the information to your constituents, yes, we're moving from relief to recovery, and already the GADF team has scaled down, if not totally completed their assignments, and we will have food that will provide where the needs have been identified, but it's not the mass approach or the all that is there for everybody approach. No. So it's good now that we have done all of that. When we're doing the assessments,
fully,
we have identified persons who are still in need. We prioritize the most vulnerable, the persons with disabilities, the senior, the elderly, especially those living alone and the like. In terms of the payment, we are hoping to do that to start in January, and I said tomorrow we'll provide additional information. Get the data.
So, on the year walk one, go around or something. On the year walk one, Miss Nickeisha Beurchell try to get some clarity. I never know so them things are going on or something. I can't do this right or something. Fully bad. Yeah. Fully bad. So Miss Nickeisha Beurchell try to get some clarity about the position from from relief to recovery, the transition. You understand? To make sure so the people them understand what it is. Because you know say the people them in the area them I go through it, right? And as the political representative of the area, it is your job to be the voice of the people in getting clarity in these situations. You get what I'm saying? So that's exactly what she is doing and has been doing. She has been very consistent. You know, her passion for her people is mistaken for trying to be, trying to gain political points. Her raw emotion that she expressed is also mistaken by some that are small-minded to be, fake or putting on a show. But as you can see from her tone, ladies and gentlemen, and if you had to watch that clip from her, you would have recognized that, she really does care. She really does care.
Where can MPs get the data to say?
She really does care.
Where can MPs get the data to say how many persons? And secondly, should they also be expecting housing support grants? What format will those take and when should they expect it? I just want us to be clear what we are to communicate to our constituents at this time.
You hear that?
Okay, member, in terms of the information to your constituents, yes, we're moving from relief to recovery, and already the GDF team has scaled down, if not totally completed their assignments, and we will have food that we'll provide where the needs have been identified, but not the mass approach or the
Oh God.
all that is there for everybody approach. No. So it's good now that we have done all of that. When we're doing the assessments and we have identified persons who are still in need, we prioritize the most vulnerable, the persons with disabilities, the senior, the elderly, especially those living alone and the like. In terms of the
I'm not attacking this lady, but I want you guys to understand that almost 3 months from Hurricane Melissa, now is the time when they are prioritizing the most vulnerable and the elderly. What that means is that for the last 3 months, they weren't prioritized in terms of housing. Whatever their situation is, it is. Some are live under tarpaulin, some are live wherever, if somebody, man, listen to me, man. Yo, Jaja. I don't want to start right here. Yo, this is just totally unacceptable. When I tell you totally, I mean, but the people of Jamaica must know still, Let me see what going on in the news. Last one, what's up, my baby? See what going on in the news. IMF approves US $415 million disbursement for Jamaica to address the impact of Hurricane Melissa. The executive board of the International Monetary Fund has approved a disbursement of US $415 million, right, for Jamaica under its rapid financing instruments, large natural disaster window. The Washington-based financial institution said that these resources will help to meet the urgent balance of payment needs stemming from the devastation caused by Hurricane Melissa, complementing the resources currently available under Jamaican's disaster risk management framework. I want to hear from Ralston Hyman about this. What how much money them actually have though? Ryan, what's up, Ryan? How much money does the government actually have? Like, how much money them really actually have? How much money them actually collect in total? It says the Category 5 hurricane hit the island on October, blah, blah, blah. The IMF Executive Board, hold on there. Damage estimate more than $9 billion. IMF Executive Board said Jamaica's established track record of economic reform has created buffers that are helping to address the economic fallout and reconstruction needs after Hurricane Melissa. Nevertheless, the widespread damage caused by the hurricane, together with resulting fiscal pressure and sharp decline in tourism receipts, have generated a sizable balance of payment need in short term. It's said that the Jamaica government is committed to supporting the most vulnerable segments of the population in hurricane-hit areas and rebuilding damaged infrastructure. While recognizing that the hurricane shock justifies a temporary ease of fiscal stance, the authorities remain committed to fiscal responsibility and debt reduction. Once the hurricane shock has receded, the authorities also continue to prioritize achieving their inflation target and ensuring fiscal stability. Deputy IMF Manager, Director and Chair Bolo pronounced, said Hurricane Melissa has caused unprecedented, despite Jamaica's multi-layered disaster risk management strategy and sound macroeconomic policies over more than a decade. The financial resources available for disaster recovery are insufficient. Consequently, emergency assistance under the rapid financing facility would help to support relief efforts, particularly for the most vulnerable, and accelerate the recovery. Strong collaboration with international partners remains important, Lee said. He said the authorities' policy response in helping to mitigate the economic and social impact of Hurricane Melissa. The IMF official said that fiscal policy appropriately aims to provide the relief and recovery in the hurricane-affected areas with a focus on supporting the most vulnerable and rebuilding infrastructure. In this context, the temporary suspension of fiscal rule is appropriate. The authorities' commitment to prudent fiscal management and public debt reduction once the hurricane shock has receded is welcomed. Increased public investment necessitates adherence to procurement best practices and strong coordination to support rebuilding efforts. With severe damage to agriculture, basically I say almost finished still. Building on their demonstrated commitment to credible policy framework and economic reforms, authorities aim to continue prioritizing measures. So them get the next 415 million. This are the cleaner. US. Auditor General wants assets worth millions recovered by Patriota. Mighty God, how are going there, sir? The loss of government assets worth tens of millions of dollars at the Rural Agricultural Development Authority has led to the Auditor General, Pamela, like and share up the life, guys. It has led to, no man, this me have to read this article here, but this is not safe. Let me see what I'm going on, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not safe none at all. Only give me a second and let me set up myself. Why me ain't plan to stay long with you know, but we have to go touch on this. This kind of sounds serious, brother. Let me see what I'm going on in the article here. You know, see them sitting here going on rather go along with itself. Tens of millions of dollars. The Auditor General want the money back. I love how Auditor General works still, you know. Although she's underpaid and stressed out and not supported by the government of Jamaica when the reports come out because it reflects badly on them. I am so happy that, you know, she is in the position that she's at. Oh my God, don't tell me that. Listen, TikTok. Them rape of Jamaica Left, right, and say, you think a joke? You think it's a joke? See the people? See the? See the no joke? See the? See the official? See the? This serious, you know? Auditor General wants asset worth millions recovered. That means that she want it back. She want it back. They need to recover it. Right? Because watch out. I read the part of so I can read. It says, the loss of government assets worth tens of millions of dollars at Rural Agricultural Development Authority has led to Auditor General Pamela Monroe Ellis making a referral to the Financial Secretary Darlene Morrison for the value of loss to be recovered. In her annual report, which was tabled in Parliament last week, the Auditor General recommended to the Financial Secretary that the surcharge in sum of 64.7 million be imposed on the accounting and our accountability office for the loss. So she's saying that they need to get back the money or the value of the items them back. That's what surcharge mean, you know. So she's recommending, do you think that this Financial Secretary, Darlene Morrison, you think they're going to honor the request and the recommendation of the Auditor General? I think not. But let's see. We shall see. We shall see. Because I skullduggery people, you know, attached to this administration. You know. The government and the opposing, what is this? Sure. Big up, I want to say big up to Carlene Davis for our doctorate, right? Our PhD, a real PhD, not like a fake one as some of them have. From UTech and yeah man, big her up man. Solid. I feel like me I go back to school, you know. When this country really turn around and go in the right direction, me have been thinking about it. I feel like I have to go back to school and I have to finish my major in college. Yeah man, architecture, no joke. You know, especially in this time where, you know, building is the thing, right? Jamaica record sharp drops in. Okay, all right, moving on. You know, it's funny to me how they put out these things in the paper, and I know it's funded by the government. They don't want to talk about the increase in the police unalivings. You know? They counter it by putting out articles like this. Jamaica record sharp drop in murders in the first week of 2026. How about the death of the 4-year-old? Huh? Huh? How about the death of the 4-year-old? And what caused it? A confrontation between the police and some young men. We don't even know if there was a shootout. We only can say confrontation. You understand? What about the 4-year-old? Mighty God. And not just the 4-year-old, so many others that the police have taken out. And I do mean taken out. Decomposing body of St. Thomas man reported missing, found in bushes. Jesus and peace, Lord have mercy. 21-year-old Hanover man charged with New Year's Day breaking an alleged rape of woman. Mom in fight for her life to stay on her feet for her son. Whoa. Avascular necrosis, AVN. What the hell is that? Sorry guys. What the hell is that? It says AVN is the death of bone tissue due to loss of blood supply. G's and P's, causing the bone to weaken and potentially collapsing. Most commonly affecting hip, knee, shoulder, or knee or ankle. Oh God, and she have a little son who she try live for. Wow. What's up, Dion? Salute to you, my love. How are you doing? says here that St. Thomas Municipal Corporation will be formalizing the settlement of residents who currently occupy the Easington lands in the parish. Chief Executive Officer of the corporation, Kevin McIndo, made the disclosure during a town hall at the Easington Primary School. It says here that residents occupying Easington land in St. Thomas to receive titles. Thank God. Wow, you know, we need to put on that something right so in front of me. Oh, Lord of mercy. Alright, so this one says, amid overload of garbage after Hurricane Minister, environmental stakeholders propose making use of excess solid waste in innovative ways. Tell us more. Karen, what's up? Tell us more, no man. How this work now? Certain types of garbage could be repurposed as material for roads, buildings, and coastal reefs. Very good idea. Very good idea. That's gonna cost money to do though. It's gonna be something. Why didn't they think about this long time? Why them never think about this long time? Why this was just now proposed? That's a good idea, you know. Using some of the garbage them for useful purposes. Because you can't just throw everything. You need to sort out and find what's useful. An important development which escaped significant attention last week was the disclosure by Information Minister Dana Morris Dixon that the National Reconstruction and Resilience Authority is now in operations and would soon begin advertising for staff, you know. Sorry about that, guys. Excuse me. You know, why is this important? It will soon begin advertising for staff. The NRR, whatever they want to call it. Soon begin. Why that important? It not begin yet. It hasn't begun. Right? Soon is when? When is soon? A month from now? 2 months from now? Yo, me tell you something, man. You see them people here? Them skill, you know. Them full of them mouth full of sugar and honey, you know. You see when it comes to results, tangible result, and at the time they find out so them lacking. Right? You know why you're not born on soon, brother? What kind of soon? Look how long hurricane is gone. No why you're not born on soon. What's up, Celine? Big up yourself, mama. You know why you're not born on soon? What kind of soon she talk about? But what escaped? Yo, me tell you something, man. I'm try to switch the narrative, you know, because you see, Daryl Vaz fumbling in a parliament and give out misinformation and then I blame JPS, you know. And then the Auditor General report come out, you know. And big old scandal for UHWI, you know. You see me I deal with? So them a try for you know, distract we from the real news. This is not news. If you come tell me say them soon hire people. Brother, you should hire people already and operate. You don't know why you don't want to soon. But soon I go. Yo, come on from my screen here, man. Yo, sometimes I bud me feel look upon them, brother. Words of war could be deadly in 2026. The recent exchange of harsh words and threats of violence between President Donald Trump and Iran government officials. No, we already know. We don't need to read that. Lamb Redeem. Good day, how you doing? How you doing? Blessings, good evening. But they scroll through the news. Over 100 rounds of ammunition and 2 guns seized at Santa Cruz, 2 arrested. Big up the police them for that. Alright, 2 St. Elizabeth police on Saturday arrested 2 people following the siege of more than 100 assorted rounds of ammunition and 2 firearms during an operation in Santa Cruz. The identities of the individuals in custody are being withheld pending further. Why is that? Why is that? Matthew, what are you doing? Yo, you have a movie named Ratatouille. You have a movie named Ratatouille. Yo, that's one restaurant. I don't know if you call this a movie or we are going to we are going to Cornwall Regional Hospital. You know, hear the nurse them say no more rat. No more rat. No more rat. So we say the rat them down here I give injection and CPR. Mighty God. Wow. What a disgrace in our country. You have to take bad things make joke. People like and share the video. Because I don't stay long enough. Like and share the video. So big up the police them. Down at St. Elizabeth, over 100 rounds of ammunition and 2 guns seized. But I want to know, why is the names of the individual being withheld? Is it possible, say, as some high-profile family member I'm related to, that's a part of the government? Just a ask me, don't know nothing about it, ladies and gentlemen. My intuition tells me that there's something deeper to this story, yes? Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Let's continue. Versus mother with debate. St. Andrew Beurchell charged with public mischief after filing false robbery report. Mighty God. How really did they mess up now? Sorry guys, my sinus is going crazy. Oh my God. Anyway. High-speed train collide after one derails in southern Spain, unaliving 10 people. Trump says that 8 European countries will face 10% tariff for opposing US control of Greenland. Yo, Trump ain't playing, bro. Trump ain't playing. And that's why the UK Prime Minister come out on TikTok. I see him on TikTok in one video. I talk about principle. But he might push digital ID over there. I mean, so they have to pass it. People might protest, you know. I remember good. But I feel like, say, Jamaica just sling and go like we are idiot. And just take everything. Where government are the short. You never know. How we alone are going like we are idiot. Let's see. Alright, so boom. I'm up on TikTok now. Well, I put. Boy, I'm having a work, you know. Marvin I work your Fred. Boy, I don't know. God bless him. Marvin I work people. London 45 put out a video. But one couple will lose them one pitney. Yo, me I tell you say yo Jamaica. Hey, how old people think I'm going to Jamaica still, you know? I'm not talking about no small thing, I'm talking about some serious, you know.
Our livelihood and everything. How you have
all this going on. So she has. Alright, right, that's all.
Mr. Holness, morning, sir. Mr. Holness, I want to show the Jamaican people today
Yes.
how corrupt you are.
Yes.
How you're playing politics with our lives, our livelihood and everything. How you have your own clique, a corrupt team that work with you. And we're going to start off with Kenisha Campbell, Mr. Owens. Jamaica, I don't know if you all remember Kenisha Campbell.
Yes.
She's the former director of Positive Media. That's Mr. Owens' charity with the whole mix-up charity money and something them, yes. She was the director for Positive Media. She was also a political activist. Okay, and now she's appointed permanent secretary for the government. Now, persons may ask, can a political activist become a permanent secretary? I got to Google because I want to make sure so I get my story right. Okay. Yes, a political activist can become a permanent secretary in the government, but it is rare and requires the individual to cease partisan activity upon appointment. While permanent secretaries are the highest ranking civil servants responsible for managing government's department and must remain politically impartial in their duties, they are not always required from within the traditional civil servant. But, all right, we are going to cut it off right there. So what they're saying, yes, a political activist can become a permanent secretary, but listen to that part here. We said individual to cease partisan. Okay, we're going to go at that part there now. All right. Listen to this. Cease partisan, right? Mm-hmm. Right? Means that you have to stop the intense bias or exclusive support for one specific political party.
Ladies and gentlemen, do you believe that this lady, where I roll with Andrew Owens long, Kenisha Campbell, Andre Stevens did talk about it, you don't know. Do you believe, I mean like how London 45 come with the receipts them, do you believe that she can be non-partisan after how much years she has served Andrew Owens? You feel like she can be non-biased in the position, the highest rank civil servant and the highest paid? Is this a partner job for Kenisha? I think that's a good question. Is this her partner job? Is this payment for loyalty? Or is she qualified and certified for the job? I think it leaves questions, and I think the Integrity Commission needs to investigate this. Mocha, somebody, the right bodies. I mean, come on. Can she truly be non-partisan in that situation there? Oh, is that and it's alleged that her husband, it is alleged that her husband is one of Andrew Owens' bodyguard. No, come on, guys. When you look at all of those variables, you get non-partisan right there. So, she even get the job. Don't answer that. That's a rhetorical question. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. You understand? Crazy, bro.
You hear me? So me want to know if Kenisha Campbell and a labor rights and she not support the Jamaica Labour Party.
Fully.
How the hell she end up
not even halfway, fully.
A permanent secretary when she don't cease partisan because she support Mr. Owens.
100.
Man, I have asked, she support Mr. Owens. And you have to bring proof, come to me right here, so come show me that she's not a supporter of the Labour Party. Okay? Her husband is Mr. Owens' closest bodyguard, Mr. Rochester. So, you want to tell me if you don't see nothing at all wrong with this?
Nepotism, cronyism, corruption.
I'm going to ask question. So we have to go to the places where we know we can get the answer them. Yes, as a political activist, you can become a permanent secretary, but you have to cease partisan. You have to cease partisan.
You know, but I like to find out when has it ever happened when somebody used to support a political party and then get that position and then seize the support of the political party. People, me couldn't be a permanent secretary, you know, whatever they want to call it, you know. I couldn't be. You support the PMP. It is wrong. It is wrong. Call a spade, it is wrong. But you see, this is the thing. JLP like to toe the lines of corruption, you know. They don't have no problem with it. Because they know the integrity. Them like to, remember say Andrew and his wife are the speaker of the house, you know. All dogs rumple get position. Puss a watch butter. You look like she get her partner job, brother.
And I don't believe she sees Parson. She is a supporter of the Jamaica Labour Party. She's very close to Mr. Holness. So how the hell she become permanent secretary? How that happen? Mr. Holness, you need to come out here, come chat to you and answer that. Because you have your clique. You have your clique, them will work for you in one circle. You're not supposed to have a specific party where you support, and we know that she support the Jamaica Labour Party. Wow. We know that Mr. Holness, we know that she's in your top clique. Wow. She's the highest ranking. Lord Jesus Christ. That's the highest ranking in the government department when it come on to that section there. Permanent secretary. Yep. Jehovah God of Jireh. Mr. Holness says you soon take your gardener. I have to look up to see which part in the parliament the gardener can place. Because you take the whole of your people them where you have a sticky finger for you and uno. I put in places that them not deserve to be. Let us see proof that she sees partisan.
But how you gonna get proof? How you gonna get proof?
Because she's a supporter of the Jamaica Labour Party. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me otherwise.
Yeah, how you gonna prove that she sees partisan? That even make no sense.
It's not right.
You know right, Jamaica. Like many other things that they're doing, my darling. What is that somebody I say, what?
Sir, you know I gone over your DP and I saw you with your Louis Shoshan bag throw around you and I'm not troubling you. I saw the toilet that they use toilet driveway and staircase. You use them toilet your bedroom and I'm not troubling you. I also saw your SpongeBob square pants bedded and I'm not troubling you. And as of the money, I need to check my account to see if you deposit me some money. Please don't come over here and trouble me in my pajamas, okay? Because I'm not messing with you. And can you not see that all the sets that I make videos in, can you not see that they're my pajamas? Or you don't know that they're pajamas?
Let me see how she had that.
Sir, you know I gone over your DP and I saw you with your Louis Shoshan bag throw around you and I'm not troubling.
Let me see. Let me go to this person. How she had that. I can't find that I can't find that hey. But let me see. You know so Mr. I have to keep an eye on Mr. General say episode 1. 7 PM. Oh, and put out a video. Okay, alright. I have to make sure so I keep an eye on Mr. Daz, you know. Man of the moment. Man of the moment. Keep an eye on VPH. If I make that video the second for about 3 days before I put out our next video. You understand? Alright. One more thing I want to share with them, that youth here make an argument on TikTok, I'm not lie. Solid argument I want to share with them when I scroll through. Oh, before I go there, so what's happening in TVJ news at noon? What's happening? Let me double check this. 1 day ago, 7 hours ago, not going on TVJ today. Leadership in focus. I guess it's pretty quiet today. Let me see CVM. CVM. But them supposed to talk about Dr. Da something, you know, but I don't know. They probably don't want to talk about it still. CVM. Seven days ago. Damn. CVM sucks. Let me go up on the Observer. Jamaica Observer have app, you know. When I didn't know. I now put the app on my phone. Lorraine, what's up, my baby? May I tell you, buying it in the name of Jesus, you know, because I tell you, so they sickness we are grown from over there. Them now going to work out with me. Can't tell you that right now. Me no depend them. No depend with them depend. No depend with them depend. Go mix some lime and sit and put together, brother. Yeah. I want to look a portion in one bucket too. For them thing. The Desi, what's up? Just finished since morning. Me dead done almost did it. Hey, Mr. You're not easy at all, you know, girl. Hey, some things that people really follow up, you know. Lorraine. I tell you. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna share this real quick. Where there? People know if you follow me on TikTok too, you know. TikTok happen. TikTok is happening. So what do you do there? Oh, see that?
I got friends who couldn't afford tissue growing up, so they used to go in the bush and use a leaf.
Wow. I really wish I could disagree with a lot of things in this video, but I really cannot. But let me just make some corrections. First things first, please note that this female that is speaking is not a true representation of Jamaica's culture. She's a true representation of cloud seeking, cloud chasing. She's a professional cloud chaser. And these people do not care how much they assassinate the character, how much they kill the character and the culture of our country. They will stop at nothing to get attention, clout, and money in their pocket. Let me just say that promiscuity is not a part of our culture. Just as everywhere in the world, it has its fair share of promiscuity, but it is not our culture. Begging is not our culture. We're a culture of kind people who can go over to your neighbor and say, can I have some salt? Can I have some sugar? That has always been our culture. We are kind, we are not beggars. But now the begging culture that we have adopted from TikTok, the politicians, is catching up with us and the world is seeing. Skin out my pum pum is not our culture. Our musical hemisphere from reggae to dancehall was once a safe gathering where even your children would stand in a dancehall. No, it is not so. And that's because our culture has been hijacked by a bunch of people who are now adopting other people's culture. More specifically, America's culture. And it is shown in our dressing, the way we speak. Does that female sound like a Jamaican to you? You rightfully said, Nicki Minaj wanna be. Because we're now adopting the America's culture and culture of everywhere else in the world. Our culture has been dislimbed more and more every single day. Now, as a true patriot, I cannot speak for anyone else, but I can definitely speak for myself. And let me just say that I am personally disgruntled at the fact that every time Jamaica gets some form of highlight, most cases it is something negative if it's not sports.
Facts.
If it's not track and field we're highlighted by, it's something negative.
True, man.
It's something derogative. It's always something that's in the negative light.
Yeah.
We are not highlighted for our high IQ, for our inventions. We are not highlighted for our good governance. We are not highlighted for a wonderful economy. We're not highlighted for anything like that because we have no wonderful economy.
No.
We're always highlighted for something that's negative. The faces that you're seeing that is representing Jamaica are a bunch of faces that are sellouts. They have sold out our culture and they have adopted other culture, which are very immoral. Jamaica is a country of morally inclined people. We're a country of godly people. We're a country of nice and decent people who have adopted a nasty and dirty culture from. We have replaced correction with envy. You correct a man, you
bad mind him.
We have become a culture that...
And the government do it too when you correct them and call them out your bad mind. I don't like matter.
Award slutty behavior with accolades instead of shame.
Yep.
We have become a culture of people who sees nothing wrong.
With nothing. Facts.
And the world is watching and the world is seeing. But let me just say this to everyone overseas who have never been to Jamaica before or who have never truly experienced Jamaica's culture. Staying in a hotel in Jamaica, you're not in Jamaica. It's like you're in Spain or you're in America because you will not experience the true culture of Jamaica by staying in a hotel for the entire stay.
True.
For a Jew that you just bring it to Bob Marley Museum or places like those, that's not Jamaica's culture. You're not experiencing the culture. You have to really and truly go in the communities, mix with the people, mingle with the people, and get to find out our culture for yourself. And as a matter of fact, you're in for a treat because May 16, 2026, I will be having an event called Seeds of Unity. And it will be packed with a lot of cultural events. So if you happen to be in Jamaica around that time, May 16th in St. Anne, you can swing by.
Prairie St. Anne.
By the end of this month. But please note that these people are not a true representation of Jamaica. These people are a true representation of clout seeking. Our culture runs way deeper than what you are seeing on your phone screen. You are not privy to the true culture of Jamaica because the people that you're seeing on your phone screen are no longer embracing our culture. Our dressing, Americanized. Our music, Americanized. Everything that we once had for ourselves, our identity, we have neglected and turned our backs and all that, and we don't want the culture of other nations. Our culture has been hijacked by immorality. And that's what's happening. And people like myself is still fighting so that we can have some level of morality still being embedded in our culture. Homosexuality is not our culture. Homosexuality is the culture of other places, surely not ours. We despise that act so much. It's still illegal in our country. But over a period of time, whatever they shove down our throats, we just take it, and we just accept it, and we just run with it. But let me just say that these things that you're speaking of is not, absolutely not our culture. When she's speaking about banana leaf and all of that and whatever, yes, Jamaica faces fair share of poverty and hard times. Still is, to what extent. But these things are not culture. These things happen in other places in the world. I'm sure Jamaica is not the only place where man have to use banana trash to wipe their ass. It happens in other places in the world, so that's not culture. Where did that come from? Come and learn the culture for yourself. Learn about the food, learn about our history, learn about Miss Lou. Learn about the true culture of Jamaica and don't watch what you see all of these so-called celebrities on screen telling people. Skinning out pum-pum is our culture. Promiscuity and prostitution is not our culture. Every country has prostitution and promiscuity. And yes, I must say that a lot of times people run away for better life. But now Donald Trump is saying visa has been suspended. What are we going to do now? They say this is what happens when you're going from a problem. We have sat for decades and we have watched these leaders being irresponsible, taking people for idiots for all these times. And the people of Jamaica sat and said nothing about it, and this is what it has metamorphosized into. Why didn't we stay in Jamaica and hold our leaders accountable?
Right.
So that they can do a proper job at managing our country
right.
and doing the right thing that they were supposed to do.
Yep.
We sat and we watched these people raise their pay while police officers, teachers, nurses, and even doctors are crying on a daily basis. We sat and we watched these people allow immorality to reach its all-time high and guise it under the disguise of freedom of speech and expression. We have commercialized murder, yes we have, because I can sing the biggest hit song about murder tomorrow morning and make a lot of money off of it.
Facts.
When did murder become entertaining?
That
is not our culture. These things hijacked our culture, and they're continuing to hijack our culture. They are not our culture. If you want to know the true culture of Jamaica, please do your own research on your own time, because I can guarantee you the faces that you're seeing and these celebrities that you're seeing are in most cases cloud chasers. They are not a true representation of what our culture is. They are a bunch of sellouts for money, and they will say and they will do anything for attention, clout, and money. And I mean anything at all. And she's right. We have a bunch of young females now coming out talking about how much they are selling kitty. Selling kitty is not a part of our culture. Our culture has been hijacked. And you hear how this female talk, like a Nicki Minaj, as I say? Yeah, that's not how Jamaican talk. Jamaican talk like how me talk right now. Really raw and patois. We don't even want to chat patois again. Everyone want to sound like an American now. Oh, I'm finna do this. I'm finna, no word is named finna. There's absolutely no word named finna. But these are the type of things we're going with. And while we're going with other people's culture, our culture has been dislemmed. I wish I could disagree with most of what you said, but I really and truly can't. We're selling out our culture and we need to get it back. And people like myself will always continue to fight for my culture. Join me May 16, 2026, Senton. Seeds of Unity. Tickets will be on sale soon. Online. See?
Prairie Senton. Youth name Ijah Maakie. Ijah Maakie. That youth up on TikTok. A film video, you see me? Yeah, man, it's a youth, I don't agree with everything when I say like everybody else. I don't agree with nobody at all on this earth that I agree with everything that they say. Unless they're talking about the word of God. That's different. But you're talking about your own opinions and your own ideas and thoughts and what you make up. I don't agree with everybody. But when I say right, that's our facts, brother. A lot of the things that we have a part of our culture now, we have adapted it from other cultures. That's just the truth. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, let me tell you something. You see, evil man who used to be quote unquote bad man, they still have principle back in the idea, you know? Yeah, man, bad man, they still have principle back in the idea, you know? No, man, I tell you. It's a new age of bad man coming in, and let me tell you, are the politician them are the one them will facilitate this new age of bad man. You see, from the man they start dabbling in a cocaine in a Jamaica and guns trade and them something there, at that time the crime activity went to another level in a Jamaica. You understand what I say? The moral fiber of the country just completely eroded. It was like an avalanche. You hear the youth say, we live in our culture right now where nothing wrong, nothing is wrong. We are right with everything. Everything. I want to see the video where I go viral with this. I think a Guyana the brother come from, and he there he live with the gun and he shoot himself in the head. People, youths, listen to me. Education is the antidote out of poverty, you hear? You see, oh my God, we have royalty in the building. Steffi, how you doing, my darling? Happy New Year to you, darling. There's some challenges, Steph. Because I have family in St. Elizabeth, you know, so there's some challenges. But give thanks, you know, God is the greatest. Good to see you, my darling. Long time no see. Hope all is well with you. I hope. How is your family doing? Because I know you have family in Jamaica, you know. How is your family doing? You know, how's everything? So, what I was saying is, guys, is that the youth, them need to focus on education, not the badness. And you see, the devil lie to you regularly, you know. The devil make the wrong things them look the most attractive. The devil is very skillful at creating illusions. Right? Did you get electricity? Yeah, man, me go electricity long time, man. My side of Jamaica, I'm gonna get hit that hard. Sorry about that, guys. I apologize. My side of Jamaica, I'm gonna get hit that hard. But me have family in St. Elizabeth. Them place there, it's bad. It's still bad. You understand? Very, very bad. Westmoreland, St. James, you name it. All of the most, you know the area them. All of the most affected areas them. I did a video. I put out a video recently of some people in those areas in St. Elizabeth. One lady, we are sure the damage and everything and how things bad. I should check it out. Jetline will go on. Tonight is the second episode for. Tonight is the second episode. Alright, you know me I go live. You know me I have to go live for that one there, people. Thank you for telling me. I have to go live for that one there. My family doing good still, no electricity. Alright? Good to know, good to know. Oh my God. So I agree with the brethren. I agree with the brethren. You know what I mean? Yo, animals are so fascinating. It's no wonder they want us to stay away from nature and not be around it. You know, if you're really in an environment where there's a lot of animals around you, you know it changes your whole frequency. It changes the whole frequency, you know. I tell you. When you're in a space where you have birds and, you know, all different types of animals around, it changes the frequency. It's just fascinating to watch them operate sometimes. There's a certain, it's like nature is teaching you, and you know God is teaching you through nature, through observation. I tell you, it's really fascinating. But yeah, the youth shoot himself in the head, and he's one of the most wanted man in Guyana, I believe. I don't know if you guys have seen it, and I'm telling you. I saw a video on Mr. Wayne Lonesome speaking for another video, and I buck up a video from a long time, see? Ladies and gentlemen, there was a robbery. No, it was on TikTok. I buck up the video on TikTok. I go through my computer, I buck up the video. See? Yes, General. And there was a robbery happening, I think it's Manchester or Mandeville. One bank, and the man them running for the bank. You know, say I want madman. You remember that story? That is a madman save the people. Them. Apparently, the madman I make gun sound will sound so authentic. Seen, and then some type of I don't know, like some type of missile was being thrown at the same time in the area. And one of the brother them have a M16 rifle in him, and you know. And run from the madman thinking say a real bullet of fire. You know? I don't know if you ever hear that story there. Away. I St. James it happened. Thank you for your correction. Because first I see the story. St. James it happened. Hear the man tell me. St. James. Can you imagine it? Nobody can tell me say I don't got that. I don't know when it happened. I don't know which year it happened. But I came across the video. Nobody can tell me say I don't got that. Use that the madman there. You understand what I say? His sister in New York just came back from visiting her mom, your mom. I'm planning a trip myself a few months. Electricity will be on by then. Yes. Me say, the madman, ladies and gentlemen. I had to take a screenshot and it's on my computer to find the actual video on the user's page. Hopefully it's still there when I go and check it. But may I tell you, man, that was something, man. When you check, it's a madman. The man, pop, pop, you know, he might use his mouth and I make gunshot sounds, you know. And the gunman, them thinks he a gunshot, you know. When I rob the bank, you know. And run where the man they speed off, and the matter about the man with the M16 run fuss, you know. Tell me, say I no got that. You can't tell me, say I no got that. A God saved the life of because they assaulted the security officer at the bank. How you doing, Beverly? Good day. It happened in Montego Bay about 10 years ago. Oh! A Montego Bay happened. So I saw that the story the famous that the elder member. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you something, I never used to watch news, you know. Listen to me. It is the most fascinating story I've seen on the news. I'm talking about, man. I'm gonna find the clip though, because that is something. That is something. I'm glad somebody recognized the story. 10 years? 10 years ago? Wow. Anyway, I want to encourage those that are here to hit the like button before I go. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go back live later. because I want to hear what Mr. Dawes is saying, and we're gonna break that down, ladies and gentlemen. All right. See y'all later. I gotta go. All right. I spent an hour and 5 minutes with you. I never had planned to spend this long, but I appreciate you pulling up. So you know, I have to check in and spend time with the people. I want to ask you guys that are here as well to go and watch my last 3 or 5 video uploads. I really need you guys to go check those out. You know, there's a lot of things going on. I need to go and like those videos, share those videos, all that good stuff. All right, later. The word is love. Yeah, man. Lamb redeemed. The word is love. Steph, big up yourself. Hey, Beverly, big up yourself. Thank you. First time here. Thank you for subscribing. And oh, Beverly, listen. I want you to sign the MAGNITSKY Act. Let me send it in the chat. We are actively trying to get 10,000 petitions because we need to fight corruption in Jamaica. Dr. Alfred Dawes put out the video already, in the second video already. We are actively trying to fight corruption and you know, human rights violations in Jamaica. You know that's a staple in Jamaica recently. So Steffi, you too, everybody. I am redeemed. Rose, okay, Rose. Ivan, what's up? Yeah, man. So me just drop it in the chat there, guys. No, that's not it. That's my YouTube channel. But go and follow my YouTube channel. Let me drop the MAGNITSKY Act as well. Alright. Now I'm going to drop the MAGNITSKY Act. Alright, see? It says help me to sign the petition. You see that? Can you help me to sign the petition? I want you to click on it. You're going to put in your first name, your last name, and your email. Then you're going to go to the next part to sign the petition. Then it's going to ask you to donate. Do not donate. Do not donate, ladies and gentlemen. Do not donate. Just go to I'll share instead and share it with your family and let them know. The aim is to get to 10,000 signatures. And we need to get it out as soon as possible so we can start using the MAGNITSKY Act to hold the government accountable where human rights violations are concerned. International is an international law, you know, and also corruption. All right, my people. So there you have it. I'm gonna drop it in the chat one more time. Share it, guys. Share it. We need 10,000 signatures. Let it be a mission for you every single day to share it with at least 20 people. If everybody does that and charge the other people to do the same, we'll get to 10,000 in no time. Probably by the end of this week. To the hour. Monday? Yeah, man. If we do that, we can get it done by the end of this week. Thank you so much. You guys have a blessed day. Bye.